You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. PDP crisis deepens as Wike's camp gives Makinde's group conditions for convention in a dramatic twist. In the crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party (PDP), a group within the party loyal to the former Rivers State Governor and Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Nyesom Wike, met on Monday in Abuja and give conditions to the group loyal to Governor Seyi Makinde's faction to accept the proposed convention slated for November in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Parts of the conditions are the retention of the 2021 convention zoning arrangements, insisting that the national chairman must remain in the North Central. The PDP leaders who met in Abuja on Monday night under the auspices of eminent leaders and concerned stakeholders of the PDP also called for the conduct of a fresh Southeast Zonal Congress. Congresses in Ebonyi and Anambra State, as well as local government congress in Ekiti State. They also demanded that the outcome of the South-South Congress held in Calabar, Cross River State, on Friday 22nd, 2025, and recognized by the court be respected. In the communique of the meeting, read by the immediate past governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom, the PDP leaders cautioned that failure to comply with the resolutions and demand shall render any purported national convention invalid, as legitimate members of the party will be disenfranchised. It could be recalled that the Oyo State Governor Engineer Seyi Makinde a few weeks ago led a Southern PDP meeting in Lagos where it ratified the zoning formula prepared by Bayelsa State Governor Duye Diri. The Wike's faction immediately disowned the meeting. The zoning presentation was later accepted and ratified last week by the National Executive Council (NEC) meeting of the PDP in Abuja. The NEC approved zoning of the 2027 presidential ticket to the south and retained the national chairmanship to the north. The fresh conditions given by the Wike's group for the national convention to hold is a direct challenge to the Seyi Makinde group and a sign that the crisis rocking the PDP is yet to abate. However, in its reaction, the faction loyal to Makinde said they are not cowards and not afraid of anybody. They have vowed to navigate the party beyond what they called the shenanigans, arrogance, and impunity of its detractors. The party's national chairman, Ambassador Ili Adamagum, chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, Senator Bala Mohammed, at the inauguration of the National Convention Organizing Committee on Tuesday, held at the Wadata House National Secretariat, said that they are not afraid of anybody in the task of putting PDP on a sound footing, in an apparent reference to the threat by the ministers of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Mr. Nyesom Wike, and those loyal to him, that the National Convention may not hold until certain conditions are met. All those who spoke at the inauguration ceremony made it succinctly clear that there is no going back on the elective National Convention. Senator Bala Mohammed, who is also the governor of Bauchi State, in his address pointedly said, "We are not cowards and we are not afraid of anybody. We are capable of navigating this party beyond the shenanigans, beyond the arrogance, and beyond the impunity of others. We cannot continue to take part and allow people to take us to the slaughterhouse. That's our job. And our job is to make sure we don't go to the slaughterhouse. And we are working as governors and working with the committee to ensure that with the consistent parallel positions of the Wike and Makinde's group, there seems to be no headway for the party towards ending the crisis before the 2027 general election. Political analysts and watchers of political development believe that the uncertainty regarding the future of the PDP may be an hindrance to the party's future success, both at the national and in Oyo State, where the PDP is the ruling party. They are of the view that failure of the PDP to abide by the court decision cited by the Wike-led group may overturn whatever decisions taken at the proposed November National Convention slated for Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, by the court. If Wike's faction decided to go to the court, the watchers of political developments believe that the present crisis state of the PDP may work against the interests of those who are aspiring to contest for various positions in PDP, such as governorship, national and state assembly in the 2027 general elections. Well, PDP is still having its problem. Of course, there is no party without any problem, but the force of cohesion in PDP has weakened and the party has collapsed with only carcasses remaining. I'm quoting former governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose. And the PDP is trying to bring, the party together and, re-elect all the building blocks of the party, turn away the debris and the rubbish, and be able to bring life again to the party. As it is in the medical time, PDP is already in the intensive care unit. It's been, struggled upon in order to, to respite it even from total annihilation. But in trying to do so, there are still internal bickerings and differences in opinion and inability to harmonize each of the individual's personal interests. And that's the bane of the party. Even in 2023, a large faction right now has moved out of the place en masse and gone to join a coalition in the ADC, whilst those who remain, who want to even bring, build the party, are still struggling with another faction who wants their own will to be done, and to a large extent is going to erode, the unity of the party, especially in which there are people from different ethnic personalities, backgrounds, and also there are religious divides and regional sentiment is also playing its own card. And looking at what the PDP had agreed upon in the meeting they had in Abuja, they want to make sure that the zoning formula is followed. And what's the zoning formula? They zone the presidency to the south, meaning no northerner should bother to contest. That's number one. But the Wike faction came and said it's the 2021 agreement on zoning that they should go with, meaning that even though they agree with zoning the presidency to the south, they should make sure that the chairman chief of the party that is going to the north should be not be microzones, but should be zoned to, the north central as it is, and then they will want to partake in the Ibadan convention. That's some of the condition that's been given by the Wike group in the PDP, because they insisted that that should be done. But then the PDP leaders that who met in Abuja under the auspices of eminent leaders and concerned stakeholders also called for the conduct of a fresh Southeast Zonal Congress, because there were problems on those ones too, and congresses in Ebonyi and Anambra State, as well as local government congress in Ekiti State. If as at now the PDP had not been able to dot all the I's and cross all the T's on this issue of settling the zonal congress and some other things within their individual state, I wonder how prepared they will be even for President Tinubu when the election comes in 2027. Keep liking our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you share. Thank you.